Good morning, besties. How are you guys doing? Let me just make sure. Okay, I'm good. How are you guys doing this morning? Guys, as you come in, just go ahead and share the live. How are you guys? Hey! Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen Camilla. Hey, Miss Noreen. Hey, bestie. Which would I show on the outside? Can I show on the outside? I'm not gonna see my tree. See if I can show on the outside. Ow! See the snow? Y'all see the snow? Let's turn it back around. Let's see how the snow stay outside. I'm not gonna take myself and go outside because outside is cold. So I will not be going outside. That's not a thing. I've been dog out there. Justin and Amir, and I think it's Zora, because Zora had gone outside at one point, and then she was just like, oh my God, it's so cold. It's so cold. But how is everybody doing today? Good morning, Nicola. Nicola, what you mean it's been a while? Nicola, that means that you're not catching the lives. The only time I don't come live is probably Saturday and Sunday. Because I stopped doing the Sunday morning lives. Probably like in the summer, I'll probably start it back up because, outside not that cold. We're in winter. Hey, Mel. We're in winter, so no. From the band, I haven't come here lately. From the band, you don't come here to some. No, that a couple days ago, girl. Sister. Sister, that's like a couple days, like a week ago? Like a week ago? Dear. Yeah, but late. I late. I woke up this morning and I had work to do. And I woke up very early and I had to do some filing of taxes for some persons. Remember, if you're filing your taxes, besties, USCIS is now open. Remember, USCIS, IRS is now open to the public for e-filing. Okay, so don't waste time. Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sadian. Marie Smith. Hi, good. Just pass it on to my daughter. Okay, great. But yeah, I'm late. I am super late. Your style fits you beautiful. I know, thank you. Thank you. Honestly, I'm going to go locks. I lock me ear. Good girl, I lock me ear. Yeah, I lock in it because I'm tired of the wigs. I still got put on wig, I'm tired of braid my ear. I just can't bother. You reach that point in life where you're just like, I think I can do without the wigs. I think I can do without, people just being in my hair probably like every other month. Like, yeah, no. But how are you guys doing? Where are you guys coming from? Where are you guys watching from? How is it with the winter storm? Supposedly winter storm. How's it going with you guys? Because I sure know school has been closed for 2 days now. So school was closed yesterday and they sent out a notice that school is closed today. So the persons who are in Illinois, dangerous? Really, Ren? Maybe because we live in Missouri for quite a while, for quite some time, right? So it would kind of get used to it. But I've been seeing some videos like circulating, and I'm just like, oh no, that could not be me. I'm not going outside. You're in CT? Okay, CT to New York. Wow. Oh, then the weather not get better for you. You just go back and you're going back and forth into the weather. All right, bestie. So see if we can get a couple more people into the live, but that's okay. We have enough. How are you guys doing? Tap the live. Let's talk about anything immigration, because again, that's what we do. We don't want this to be a negative space. We want to keep the space positive. You know, if anybody went to their interview anytime from probably like the 1st of January to prior, right, to know, I should say, you guys can click, you can click the button and come on up. You know, you can also come on up into the box and you can ask your question. Again, no question is a foolish question. It's just that you probably just really don't know. All right. Yeah. You probably just really don't know. If you don't want to come on up into the box and ask a question, you can type your hearts away in the chat. Into the chat you can. All right. I just don't like the confusion. I don't like the confusion when multiple persons are in the box and then people are over talking each other. I'm just, you can't bother with them something there. Right? So to refrain from doing all of that, let's do it the way that we've always been doing it. Right? Do not inbox me, besties, because again, I'm not going to reply to your inbox because there's a scammer out there. And I'm telling you, if you get scammed, you're on your own. Thank you so much, Ren. If you get scammed, you're on your own. And the two, we're all people now, you know. We are older people who should not be getting scammed, right? Hi, Martin. Yeah, like, I want to make people are robbing us so much money. That make no sense. One should not be getting scammed at a time like this. So for persons who are from some of the banned countries or the pause countries like ourselves, Jamaica, right? People are still getting interviews. We spoke about this yesterday. So if you weren't here yesterday, we did speak about that. We spoke about that people are still getting interviews. And they're also like, they're still progressing the cases. It's just that again, hi Mara. It's just that you're not probably going to get your visa. And I want to know, like, when one of my friend them reach out to me, I want to know if how his interview went. So I'm gonna try to find out from her when he does it. It's not like I don't know how the interviews go, but based on the pause, I want to know what it was like. Because a lot of persons are saying, oh, I'm not getting through. So, you know, my interview is dismissed. My interview is next month. I'm married to a U.S. citizen. He's working for the state 25 years. I'm afraid. Sadian, I don't think you should be afraid. Sadian, hold your peace and go in. You just have to, for me, I think it's, you have to think positive and you also have to plan for the worst too, right? So don't be fooled. Also be plan for the worst and plan for a good outcome too, because in the climate that we're in, we never know what is going to happen. So I understand the kind of fear that you have. It's a day-to-day fear that most people are going through right now, right? Anxiety, I kill most of it. So for me, one, on the good part of it, I will say prepare and get your stuff together, gather them together. If you know you're in a genuine relationship, you need to go there and prove that to USCIS. They're gonna ask you questions based on your relationship, how you got into the country, why you overstayed, things like that. And by talking about that, just go ahead, go to the platform. That's my website. And if you haven't gotten the prepared the interview purpose, you can go get it. Prepare with your husband, know the things that you need to take. Even if you don't buy it from my website, I mean, you can go rewatch some of the things that, some of the videos on YouTube that will also help you. On TikTok, we have questions that we, you know, just give persons just to have them to go over. You know, I do that. So you can look if you don't want to purchase the checklist and just go up to my website, go watch the videos on YouTube and prepare yourself. The next thing, make sure to know your A number. Know your A number, because the time that we're in, the present time that we're in, don't take it for granted that something can't happen. I'm not saying that something will happen, but you have to prepare for the worst. Know your A number from out of your head. All right. So it's just one of those things. Pray, you should be fine. Hey, Kayla. Mr. Cleveland, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for the follow. Guys, if you haven't yet followed me, what are you guys waiting on? What are you guys waiting on? Oh my lord. Sometimes I swear my personalities are crazy. Good morning. I won't try. All right, let's read this in my mind first. Okay, I can't tell you what are your chances if you want to file, for Canadian citizenship. I don't know what your chances are. I'm not even sure what your situation is, right? Hi, Mello. Good afternoon. How soon after divorce can you marry and start the process? Now, I guess each state has their own situation when it comes to filing a divorce based on how you file the divorce, meaning probably you annulled it. I'm not sure. But I mean, you can get married anytime after, but just check your state as to what they say because every state is different. You said, I've been denied before. You've been denied before? What was the reason behind you being denied for that Canadian visa? What you did not do, you didn't have any itineraries, you didn't have the money in the bank account, your money probably wasn't sufficient enough, I'm not sure. Hi, Princess Queen. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Good afternoon. Thank you so much for the follow. I don't want you follow me. Me just look, wait there. Me unfollow you and block you. Yeah, man. Block the account there. Blocked? I wouldn't even call out that name. Let's just thanks and a minute. No. I can't even remember my own phone number, much less my A number. It's a reason why I say remember your A number because any card can play, and with any card being played, you want to remember that A number. All right, guys, go ahead, tap the screen for me, please. No visitor's visa. I figured if you said when you type the second question, I figured that it was a visitor's visa. So if it's the funds, Canada kind of strict, you can't go over there, go depend on nobody. Even if it's a trip. Yeah, especially all if them all taxes. You have to just be mindful. Right? It's Vic's paper, guys. So yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Sharty. I appreciate it. Charmaine says, Charmaine Ever Bless, I want to apply for my 2 sons. How do I go ahead? Now, Charmaine, you have to start out with where are your 2 sons located? Are they here in the United States? Are they in another country? Right? What is the situation? You probably want to come and book a consultation with us. Our consultation fee, it is $50 for 30 minutes, right? $50 for 30 minutes, and you won't regret the $50, believe me. Just come prepared with all of your questions, and I might tell you things that you probably didn't even know, because we don't take it for granted that everybody know their situation and know what they're going through. See, Charmaine, I don't know what your situation, because you say you want to file and you say you have a visa, so I'm not too sure what you're talking about, right? Where should I go to find out the timeline for my application? What is your application, Melo? You file with USCIS? What's the situation? You file with USCIS and that is what you're talking about? Then you can use this case status online. Hey, Naya. And I'm stressed out. I know USPS can't reach my card. I think it's the weather, though. I think it might be the weather, Naya. Give them look a grace. But I have a work visa. You have a work visa? Are you trying to have them? What type of work visa you have? All right. After divorce, how soon to start? Melo, you asked that question, and I don't know what state you're in. You need to find out what your state states, what your state says. Some people them divorce and then get married right after the fact, but I can't tell you to do that either. I'm telling you, go check. Right? Right. But yeah, besties, it's one of those situations where I'm telling you, be prepared for anything because God, like sometimes when I open up my phone and I might be scrolling on, say, TikTok, or I might be scrolling on Instagram, And because I do immigration, every time I scroll, it's this is what happened, or breaking news, or government says this, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to disconnect. I need to disconnect. Yeah, I need to disconnect. And sometimes I feel like, you know, the clients, they really do need to disconnect too. They need to, but at the same time, not to not follow up with their cases. It's very depressing. It is, but at the same time, you're the one who is wanting something. Like, I've never been this okay in what if mode. Like, I've never been in this type of what if mode before, right? So I'm making contingency plans. Guys, like, I am making contingency plans. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm making contingency plans because I am a realist. And because I am a realist, I try to plan from A to Z. That's what I do. I have my plans from A to Z, because why not? User says, can your medical expire? No, they have done so much things when it comes to the medical, right? Um, so I would say yes, based on the timeline that you would have filed the medical, and if it was outdated. So I would say yes. I'm not sure what your situation is, right? But I've had persons where they did say that their medical expired, right? But at the same time, it was based on a timeline that they filed, and when USCIS actually got to their case, and they would have to then redo it. So yeah. Hey Sham Sham, thank you for the follow, mama. All right, Charming says, I have a work visa, but there is a visa where I can bring. So Charmaine, me not dispute that, Charmaine. I understand what you're saying. Right, Charmaine, I understand fully what you're saying, and I asked you what type of visa you were on. Remember, say you have H2B, and remember, say you have J1, right? And then you have a J2 them, which is the family, the spouse, and the children. So it's not me disputing that you can't do it. I'm just saying what type of visa you have, work visa you have. Yes? Okay. All right. Thank you for the follow, Charmaine. Yes, 2 years. Okay. All right, Charmaine. You say H2B. All right, Charmaine. So when you go file for them, if you want, you can reach out to me or reach out to somebody who you trust to do it, right? All right. Man from the Hill 0719 says, let's say, so we're doing the situational thing right now. So the man say, let's say I married a Canadian citizen and she began filing. How long would it take for me to reach Canada? I only do US immigration. Okay? I wish I could help you, but I only do US immigration. I want to join the military. Can I bring a recruiter to my marriage-based green card interview? Girl, that's the first time. Luxury. Luxury. Let me read. Let me see if I read that good. I want to join the military. Can I bring a recruiter to my marriage-based green card interview? Girl, at the first time. Hey, come here, girl. Come here, bestie. At first time I hear somebody ask a question there. Am I not a liar? But why you don't want to bring him to your interview? For sure them say, hey, we need to join the military, So quick fast, give him a green card. Man, come here. Yeah, think, but you can't go in there with your bestie. Bestie can't go in there with you. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. We do passport renewals. We file taxes right here in the United States for persons, family, and businesses, the 1099s, right? We do passport renewals, as I said, and we do anything immigration. If we cannot handle it, we will refer you to an attorney. I don't do work visas, Marsha. Should I DM you on TikTok? No, Charmaine, do not DM me on no TikTok. Charmaine, come book a consult. Take the number off the screen because Charmaine might get scammed by the fake page. The Greyhound safe, like from New York to South. I've never been on the Greyhound suspicious, so I can't tell you whether or not it's safe. But persons will tell you if you want to travel, you might as well take the train or the bus. That's what they would say. So you said, no, you said my recruiter tell me that he did it before. No, somebody coming out the box come and tell me. Somebody coming out the box come tell me how that go because I don't know how that part goes. Your recruiter tell you say him go. Your recruiter a lawyer too. Your recruiter is an attorney. And then she cried emotion, like she said, oh, your recruiter themselves can't go, So all they will come tell me so you know, like luxury. I like the name. Hi. I hope you're following me. Mom of two beautiful miracles. Hi, how are you? What if my son is already being filed for? Can he still apply for a B1 visa? So British, I mean, you could try. But they might say he has immigration intent. And in a time like this, they might say that to you, right? So you only can take your chances and see what happens. It might not work though, but you can try. Have little hope. Okay. All right, guys, tap the screen for me. I can't believe that treat up. You know, I gotta stop talk to you. You know, the audacity, I gotta have the entitlement. I gotta stop talk to you. You know, some people come on and they tell you to say, if you don't click this screen, I don't talk one more thing. The entitlement. Me still a go chat because I can't bother. I come here for your time. Probably because I do all of my work already. Let me see my lips there. Alright. Probably because I do certain things already. I need to go do certain things. I have the little time. Thanks for tapping the screen. I appreciate it. But we still gotta talk because I really not have them type of entitlement that I love. Somebody says, what if you get a deportation court order? Should I go court or leave before the time? My dear, Jay Tipsy, go talk to an attorney with that situation and then take it from there. Okay, again, nothing that I say here should not be taken as legal advice. Okay, because I'm not an attorney and I do not give legal advice at all. It's right here. Right here, so right? It's right there. What we do, however, is to help persons to file their paperwork as best as possible, right? When I make up no dope story because we have none to tell. Yeah, it's whatever your situation is. We'll definitely try to help you to show you as CIS your situation. All right, on paper. But then it's then left up to you as the client or you as the individual who is going to go into the interview and state your case. You're going to plead your case with USCIS because that is what we're doing. And show them all the questions that they will be asking you. So, Everett, how long have you been in a relationship with your spouse? Charmaine, how long have you been here in the United States and why you decided to overstay a visa? Hi, Andrina. Mom of two business and miracles. When did you meet your spouse? And how did you meet your spouse? You see what I mean? So no matter how much an attorney preps you, no matter how much a consultant preps you or a doctor prep you, I wish I could be a fly on the wall sometimes with some of the interviews. Let me see how you guys go in at the interview, go behave. Because sometimes, you have the types of clients that, even though Jamaicans speak English, or even though most of the Caribbean countries, most speak English, remember we have our own little nuances where, we speak patois. And the other countries, they might speak, different Trini, and, I would love to see so also my own operation in the interview, because me tell my husband, say, once me go for my citizenship, me dying for going at the interview, because me dying for sit down, and when the officer said to me, say, hey, do you have anything else to ask me? Lord Jesus, me have pen and paper out. Me, I got have pen and paper out because I have so much questions. Am I the only one? I'm gonna have so much questions to ask the officer, you see? Just me have so much questions to ask the officer. Yeah. Yeah, man. Somebody says you can't even take a paralegal. No, my love. No. Thank you so much, Indrina. No, my love. Me is not even a paralegal either. I'm trained by attorneys to do what I'm doing. But yeah, in certain states, you can call yourself certain things. Thank you so much for the follow, Cassandra. Tipsy, you still ask that question? Remember, I tell you need an attorney. I'm going to apply for my certificate of citizen, right, which is the N600. Will the current immigration status affects me? Where are you from, though, lover boy Sean? Why did I just say it that way? Lover boy Sean, I still think you need to file. I'm not sure what country you're from. I'm not sure if it's going to affect you, right? Top furniture design. Hey, how are you? I applied for N400 naturalization on October in St. Paul, Minnesota. How long would it take me to do the interview? Usually, the interview is scheduled within probably like 6 to 5 months or 5 to 6 months. I don't know in Minnesota what is happening. There's a lot that's happening. Paul, Top Furniture, are you okay in Minnesota there? You're doing fine? You're doing okay? It's beautiful to see that immigrants still want to be a part of this notion no matter what. Then Andy, Ocean Ocean, we over here try to be a part of. Andy, come here there. Andy, what's that? I don't know if I'm supposed to. Andy, I don't know if I'm supposed to say. You know what, Andy? What notion is it? Tell me what notion is it? Cause probably me you read it wrong. Are the nation? Be a part of this nation. Okay. Andy, what you mean by that? No matter what. But Andy, you have to understand, but this great country was built on immigrants, though. Remember, if you forget your past, you don't have no future going to. Right? I don't know if you meant it to be kind or you meant it to be like a sly comment. And one thing for sure and two things is certain. I'll go see the sly comments. Yes. Can I travel to America on my B1 visitor's visa? I don't see what should stop you. I mean, when you go into the port of entry, they can turn you back and revoke your visa, but hopefully that does not happen in the name of Jesus. I see and I hear people coming in and they tell them, I give you 1 week into the country. That's what's happening now. So be careful. You should be fine. Thank you so much for the follow, lover boy, Sean. I don't know, my mouth just when me see the lover boy Sean, my mouth just twist up and me just say it, right? Good afternoon, Mr. Lord Jesus, your name Escobar. Hi, Mr. Escobar. Good afternoon. How are you? That name is very synonymous, Miss Pinnock, hi, afternoon. Again, guys, intermission. My name is Annika. I'm a doc preparer and I'm based in Missouri. Hey, I so good at joke after me do my intro. So I'm based in Missouri. I'm an immigration consultant and I help persons, to file their paperwork, whether it be inside or outside of the United States. We do consultation, that's 50 for 30. You can go to our website or the link in the bio. It can help you, to come and tell us some of your situation, what's happening. We don't give legal advice, we give guidance. Okay, we do passport renewal. So you're sitting down here as a Jamaican and your passport need to renew like 6 months ago, please to reach out, okay? Visa application, sure, we can help you with that. Remember, it's only a gamble. You might not get it, but we'll help you right through the process, right? And we file taxes, okay? We do much more too, just you only have to reach out to find out. Hey, meal prep! Pinox say, you not take nothing serious, miss. Me don't take nothing serious with you. Read it again. Andy said read it again. So that means that Andy is not trying to be sly. Alright, Andy, me read it again. I did. Glasses says, can someone in the US request for a person to work in their organization? I mean, that the work visa them for. But if you're talking about just a single individual, they'll probably have to reach out to one of the agencies and see how that goes. Yeah, but but that's the reason why you have the work visas. And they didn't know that, and they depend, look again. You're I looked Andy, I said it differently. Thank you so much for the follow. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Putus. Hey, babe.
Hello.
Babe, somebody over your name, Loverboy Sean. And I like the name. So every time I say it, I'm just like, Loverboy Sean.
Sounds like saying love abrasion.
No, it's a Loverboy Sean.
I know, but it sounds like love abrasion. Like you're...
Loverboy Sean, my husband, I try for this year, Cause...
Like, eventually you gotta stop rubbing, You might love the person, but stop causing abrasions.
Go on, Justin, okay, it's too bad. Alright. No, do I-130 declarations by family members need to be notarized? Meal service, we could have this debate on whether or not it's a good thing to get it notarized or not. In my opinion, if you do an affidavit letter, I've sent in some of them that are not notarized, while I've sent in some that are notarized and signed by the persons. Keep in mind, it's a weak piece of evidence because anybody can write an affidavit letter. Anybody, right? So if you are gonna have somebody write it, make sure they detail where they first met you, how did the situation of you meeting them, happen, the date, the places, like detail it down. Then that might matter to USCIS. Aside from that, anybody can take a pen and paper or computer and write that letter. So whether or not it is notarized again or not notarized, this debate can go on and on, whether or not it can become a strong piece of evidence with certain things. Everett says, I didn't hear your answer. Can a person travel to Canada on a 2-year green card? What would stop you? You have a 2-year green card. It's a green card. You're a lawful permanent resident that has been given a 2-year conditional green card. Yes? So what would stop you? You have criminal record? Loverboy Sean and laugh, y'all like to laugh, but I truly gonna things to laugh, but me's not a comedian, I'm not a comedian. You're welcome, Everett. Shyla, it seems like say, or Shayla, how long you come over here? Sheila say, can I expedite an I-130 based on mental health for my spouse if paperwork is given by a therapist? My dear. Sheila, you can try. Come I like be too negative about some of them situation here, you know. But is the I-1, let me ask you a question. The I-130, they here in the United States? They're where I-130 they? Like the person they here in the United States or outside of the country? Why you want to do an expedite? You can only try. I'm not telling a lie. Hey, Shelly. Guys, get us to 10K likes, please. Get us to 10K likes. Somebody put a song in one song in the chat so I can sing for no, so I can type out the question so I can answer no. Let me see what's the updates, because honestly, I dread any updates at this point in time. Any updates, I try my best. When I see the updates, sometimes see me if I must post it for my status. So I must post this for my status. Because you see the moment me post something for my status, me I get all 100 or more something there, you know, message, you know. So I'm trying not to do it. I try not to. Give me a second, besties. So then take him passport or them never take him passport. Tell me what happened. Look at me answer message while not there. Ride out the storm. Oh, that song they go again. Ride out. I remember that song there, you know. They leave it to Mel she if come give me one song when I remember. Miss Gerard, what's up? Like if someone here is filing for the spouse out of country, I mean she could try. The person could try. The person could try, Shayla, and see what happens. Go find out all ride out your storm. Go. Mel, you want to come sing Ride Out Your Storm? What can a person do if their NOS is in Jamaica for 15 months? Dear. Let me ask you a question, the meal service. No, you can't ask me the question. You can text me. So meal service. Many of you know. So you know objection that I since how long? 15 months. Oh, why is 15 months? You start call down Jamaica? You start call them down yet? How much it costs for an American visa? If you're out of country, no, so Jamaica 185. That's USA here. Hey Tracy, how are you? She's actually good, you know. I know me, you know, asking for a friend. Me service. You're asking for a friend. The thing is, no objection statements, they do take a while, believe me. Believe me, sometimes they do take a while. If you don't follow up, they will take forever. So what your friend needs to do, since you're asking for a friend, what your friend needs to do is to make sure, right, that call on Jamaica phone, call on Ministry of Finance, call and find out what going the air. Said that. Said be nice, because remember, sometimes you call them and you don't get nobody. But call, you have to go call. You have to go probably send somebody down to Ministry of Finance. But you have to go call. Come like it doesn't do any good that you call the consulate here. Right? Because the consulate like I said, well, it's been sent to Jamaica already. Should not call the right number. But sometimes for true, you call, guys, you see the no objection that we're talking about. We're talking about the J2, the J1, the residency rule in your passport that says you need to serve a two year back home a year. Yeah? That we're talking about. But sometimes you call on the phone, ring. One time you will call and the person answer and transfer you to the person who does it. And then all of a sudden, you call again because the person hang up on you, The person hang up on you and you call back and the phone ring. Ring and no answer. Ring and no answer. I'm not telling you no lies. Let me see what Tracy has say. I pray for the mother because she had a green card and she didn't get her citizen because of someone. Lord Jesus. People bad mind, And you see the thing is, you see sometimes when we talk, and as Jamaicans, when we talk and say that other Jamaicans, they really are bad against each other. How the heck did we get to this part? Like, how did we get to this part in life where, as a nation, we can't just, be happy for people? Like, as a nation, we can't just be happy. Like, most of the people in back home, we love to say, oh, with neighbor string cut a foreign, which we already know say, with neighbor string don't cut a foreign, right? As soon as them hear, no more green card, and the green card, them pause. The whole of them come and them get Dutch pot and balloon and celebrate and confetti. A good photo. Cause the family there and I do not own the life, which is true. Somehow we really and true, because we have to split justice more time, Sometimes, no for we come here, we don't do not own the life. But how did we get here as a country, bro? Like, how did we get here as a country? How did we get here? Me can't bad mind for other people's success, And me can't bad mind for one piece of paper either. Because whatever we did and we got here and we decided to, make it work for yourself. That's what you did, right? You have to make it good for yourself. You can't watch another man that make good for themselves and then sit on and say, you don't know, she get fair. On the two bad mind, man, and for stop it, don't look at bad mind. That's why some of the blessing I get take away. And for tappy. Can't stop watch other people blessing. It makes no sense. What if DHS has your passport when crossing the border and you got married? Is that a problem? I mean, where you going to show for identification? You have a copy of it where you need to renew it. And you cross the border. I want to talk to one turn the bestie. Because nothing that I say here should be taken as legal advice, alright? Me still not tell you where I do till it come back. You still not tell me where I do till it come back? Alright. Until my one come back? Okay. Alright. My no objection reach already, We filed the no objection for that individual April, right? And we call long and ring down Jamaica and we go on with ourselves. The client do that. Come tell her, I say, call, when me call me, I get nobody. So you call left for me and she make friend with somebody. But anyways, aside from that, it came back in October of 2025 because we did it 2025 of April. DHS has it. We're now waiting on DHS to make a favor recommendation for her, right? So DHS have it, October October, last part of October, so November, December, January. So now 3 months DHS have it. Well, wait, pandem. She emailed the J1 people in for status. When I get a reply from them yet. So we just wait. We're hanging there. We're holding on. Tell her to vote. She could not get her green card. Look here. For all the persons here that have a green card, do not let anybody tell you that you can vote. You can't vote. He's not a citizen. Hey, Mr. Tate. Howdy. How are you? You cannot vote because you're not a citizen. What a state level. You cannot. Don't make nobody tell you no. Thanks, Mr. Tate. Don't make nobody tell you no so you can vote. Because that is what it is. It's not a US citizen. Thank you so much for the follow, Charlene. Let's see here. When is the immigrant visa? I guess when the immigrant visa will open back, the date for F1 visa can apply in 2026 and 2027. KYG, I don't have no clue. I hear some people I give out some dates and I say the pause are gonna end this time and the pause are gonna end that time. I don't work in USCIS and I don't work in the US government. So how am I going to give dates and time? I can't give any dates and time. People are give dates and time because they want other people to spend their money. Me, I can't get no date and time there. Looks by Chrissy. Hey there, how are you? I have one question. Can someone travel before paying for their green card after the interview? Eh? Oh, no, I understand. So NVC processing. Girl, you have to put NVC no, Chrissy. Chrissy, you have to put NVC. Because if you don't put NVC, I'm not going to know what the heck you're talking about. So the question that she's asking, guys, is can someone travel before paying for their green card after the interview? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Chrissy. So the thing is, I don't recommend it, but I mean, you can. So once you get back your passport with the visa inside of it, there's a certain timeline that you have to leave your country, right? It's usually within 4 or 6 months, right? So if you don't pay for the green card before coming here, then it's fine. I think you should, but sometimes the money a bit bad. It's $235, right? You see the QR code on the paper, you need to scan it. It takes you right to the immigrant visa fee. All right. Sometimes you put in the A number say it no registers yet, but a lie. It register already. You just now put it in the correct way. And it's not the number wrong. There's a certain way to put it in. Okay, bestie? All right. Guys, tap the screen. You missing me tap too, because I'm over here chat to and I 8,000 over there likes. What could I go so? I come over here every day and go to information and can't tap his screen. Let's stay, buddy. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Nessa. What's up? Good day. What's the longest time USCIS take to make a decision after an interview? All 1 year after, Nessa. It is so sad. All 1 year after. I'm going to make sure that, because I have something else to go do for one of my clients. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it today. Today, not passing, and I don't want to do it. Guys, we file tax, we renew passports. You can go check out my Google reviews. We are also on Trustpilot. You can see our reviews also on our website. So if you're here, you're a Jamaican and your passport needs to be renewed, reach out. If you need to do your visa application, reach out. If you need to do your adjustment of status here in the US, reach out. If you need to do the NVC processing, reach out. And Nessa, what's your name? Hold on there. What a girl name? Looks by Chrissy. And you see when you reach, looking at your visa, the I-551 there, you can still travel, go back to your country after coming here on that without the green card also. You have a year to travel with it. But check it, make sure. Okay, some people think that them stuck without getting them green card and them can't travel. You can use the visa up to a year. Yes, I do J1 waivers there. But you see, when you come to me and I'm going to break it down. So it's just kiddo. I do it, but I'm going to break it down for you to tell you, hey, this is what the wait time is like, so that you don't get any, you not get no notion for say, oh, but it said it's a got happen, and then me forgot say to you, say, but no, remember, say that with the top, oh. Yeah, man. I like to tell you the wait time is gonna be hella long for some people, but sometimes you speak to other persons and them tell you, yeah, man, I can't get you. I don't tell people that, yeah, I go get your approval. I wish and I pray and I hope that based on whatever we do and my experience, you should get a favorable outcome, right? But keep in mind, J1 waivers, you can get them denied too if you write a statement and I tell the people themselves you only want the condition for remove because you're only married alone, and that is it, my dear. You're not sure the people in the substance with their statement of reasoning. What is the statement of reason why you want to stay here in the United States? There's a lot of things, right, based on your situation. So we like to keep it a buck. We like to keep it a buck. Yeah, we like to keep it above code and tell the people them say, look here, no, this can't happen. Because ain't no way nobody's gonna come and be like, but Annika, anybody say. Let's see here. Mr. Tate said, big up. Mr. Tate now come file the taxes. Remember? Mr. Tate. Remember saying if you come file the taxes, I'm not looking at you. Hey, Shardy, thanks for the follow. Guys, I'm here. I go live. Thank you for the 10,000 likes. I appreciate it. Now try to get us to 20 because, always stay as human being. We're greedy. All right. What was I going to say? I'm so ratchet sometimes. Yeah. So just make sure that when you're choosing somebody to help you through your process, make sure that they're there with you for the long haul. Just make sure that you're able to reach out to them. Make sure that you're able to ask them questions. I mean, with the attorneys, you can't ask the paralegal the question then. You understand? And you never can get the attorneys. Let's just be honest. People in my work for multiple different things. So if you feel like you need to use an attorney you're going to use, just know the factors behind that and what comes with it. With me being a self-employed person and, I run my business with me and my husband and my assistant, like, you'll always get somebody like me. The only time you don't get me is if me close. You can only vote if you're a citizen. Tell them for me, Mr. Henry Ellis. Thank you so much. Thank you, Indrina. Appreciate it. Shorty says, if affected, H-2B visa, the number of visa has been reduced. I don't know, I'm going to do H-2B like that, So that's why I tell the young lady, we know the chat, Charmaine, she want 5 fair children, so I tell her point blank, I don't do H-2B workers in terms of like getting them H-2B whatever, but other things we do for them. Chrissy said, LOL, sorry. The piercing is unnecessary. My piercing, sexy toss. Wait there. So hold on there. You know what? So tense. So sexy tassy. Oh, you reach over ears if you come tell me some piercing them unnecessary. Then sexy tassy. I wonder if you know somebody about never join church. Sexy me never cuss you off, Come on, know why you feel like say my piercing them unnecessary. Are you saying that because like the last person who tell me that was my mother, and I had like piercings here because I like piercings, I'm gonna tell me somebody look like Skittle, and getting at an older age, I could care less. You just have to think for yourself, dear. I can't believe you really come over here, come use your finger them and come type that. Oh my God. Sexy, you never have nothing to do with that idea. I come book a consultation and come talk to me bestie. But you're not a bestie as yet, because I don't know if you follow me, so I can't say that. You don't have the immigration problems that you want for talk about. How can you tell if it was paid for? So usually a lot of persons don't. So Chrissy, a lot of persons when they pay for it, they don't save or print the screen that USCIS tells them to print, right? So if you don't have the IOE number when you don't do it, yeah, you have to go just wait. Because there's a section that you need, there's a receipt that you need to save. Come say, why you over here? A true. May I try hurry up and eat? Okay. Let's see here. Yes. Callie, I do, but it's a different process. Hey Tash. Tash, you're late, yeah. I need to scroll along in the chat because I want to see. But I really want to scroll along, Hey Silence, how are you? Let me go back up because we don't want to miss some of my people in question because of Tassie, I don't think she there no more. Tassie, go on about your business, yeah? Because you don't know, so my mouth not giant, trust me, we cuss you. We will cuss you and laugh and go on about my business. Believe me, girl. I'm not going to cuss up on the internet because I don't feel like I'm supposed to do that either because I'm running a business. You understand? I'm in a stay so. But yeah, if you come over here, come trouble me, I got trouble your back. That's what I feel. Trouble for trouble. Yeah, trouble for trouble. But the internet can't fool me. Internet can't fool me. Internet cannot trick me. You crazy? I did an interview October 28th. I-130 approved 2 days after. Still no decision on the I-485. What can be the issue? There's no issue. I don't think there's any issue. I have a client waiting for her I-485 and her daughter's I-485. They're just doing extra vetting. So just be patient, okay, user? I'm still yet to hear it from anyone who got in 2025. I know, right? It's a wait time. So the state that I am in, guys, I am in Missouri, right? And sometimes, the officer, when them see me as a preparer and I'm from Missouri and my client is probably from Virginia or they're probably from New Jersey and they're just like, thank you so much, Cam. And they're like, your preparer is so far. And you're like, yes, that's my preparer. Oh, my Lord. Hey, Sham. Thank you so much. Shamara, thank you so much for the follow. How long after you get a work permit? Wait, let's read that question. How long after you get work permit after biometrics? So, Rashi, CEO, I'm going to say over here all the time, bestie, hey, hi, how are you? So right now, I don't think no work permit is being run. That's all I'm going to say. You being a Jamaican, you understand the language. Work permits are taking longer these days. And unfortunately, that is just the reality that we're living in. So even if you did your biometrics and think that they're going to go ahead and give you the work permit, gone are those days. They're doing extra vetting and it will take some time. Hey, Damian. Guys, if you need health insurance, Damian is in the chat. I think it's life insurance. Life insurance he does. All right. Philan says, will I be in trouble if I go out of the US for 6 months? So if you're a green card holder, it is not recommended for you to stay out of the country that long unless you're going to file for a re-entry permit. So speak to your attorney before leaving. Lord Jesus. So over here and a priest, behavior. Yeah, investing. So Damien does the investing and the life insurance. Guys, I am in Missouri. I can't reach you on your phone. That number. Silence. I think you just call and I said that I am on a consult, but try the number again. It's 417-213-1452. So if I sent you, I am busy online, I'll definitely return the call to you, okay? But you can also text the number or WhatsApp the number. What's the process fee for the Canadian? May I forgot go back, go look. Because show me the US visa application so much. Silent, go ahead and text me. All right, Lord Jesus. Let me see what time now. 1:30, guys, we have to go. One of my clients booked a consult, so I have to talk to her. At 1:30, we are leaving. For J1 waiver, can proof of being the PLC leader for the school district and multiple awards gain help? Of course, girl, is how you put it. Like it's just kiddo, is how you put it, it's how you use it, it's how you put it in your statement of reasoning when you write your thing. It can be used. So like you're a good girl, you know, kiddo. So like you're intelligent too. All right, Weary Queen, hey, how are you? If your father is a U.S. citizen of the U.S., okay, and has a child 3 years old, how can he get the child here? So, your father is a U.S. citizen and he has a child. Where is the child located? Because he can petition for his child as long as, you know what I wanted to say, and I think I'm going to make a video on this, and a lot of people are overlooking it. You as the dad who is filing for a child outside of the country, right, or even here inside of the country, please note, if you added your name to that child's birth certificate at a later date in time, best believe say USCIS are gonna ask if you have bugger evidence, because no, the evidence that you would have submitted with the birth certificate with the late submission of your name is now in question. I need to do a video on it. 1:30, guys. So go ahead, tap the live, get us to 20k likes or 15k likes before we go. Ooh. Good evening, miss. Can I speak with you off live when the live ends? Yes, Tani. You can actually book a consult with us. I don't have a problem. Or if you're one of my clients, you can text me. Because sometimes I don't know y'all names. I don't think one of my clients will be texting me that because they have my number. Do you help with the removal of conditions? Yes, we do. So exclusive? Yes, we do. Good afternoon, everybody. Don Stevenson says that. How are all of y'all doing? Trying to reach you on your phone. I have a question. Yes, you have a question. You can go ahead and text me or book a consult with us, right? My time is very valuable, you know, guys. I not only just do immigration, I do taxes for my clients. I have to consult with my client them. Sometimes I have to sit down and ball with them. Sometimes I have to sit down and jump and jive with them. Sometimes I have to follow up with them cases, right? Most of the times I have to do that. So my time is very valuable. So you definitely can go ahead and book a consult with us. You won't regret it, believe me. Thank you so much, Anointed, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, kiddo. So it's not me telling you, hey, just book a consult to book a consult's sake. If you have concerns and you have questions about your immigration process, or you're filing taxes, or you're doing passport renewals, you can reach out to us, right? You book your consult and come talk to me. Yes, I help persons in all 50 states. I have customers in California too. I have customers in Las Vegas. I have customers in Kentucky, Louisiana. I live in Missouri, and I help all of those persons. So yes, I can help you, Hope. Thank you so much for the follows, bestie. Yes, Hole. It's just that I'm all the way open. So, Hole, if you don't know what I do and how I do my lives, I try to answer everybody's question. If you're going to ask about costs, reach out to us on the number right there, or you can book or go to our website, ask for an inquiry. All right? And we'll get that email. Lord Jesus, you bring up at the piercing, murder. But feel like the girl would you bring up the piercing. I'm gonna think she would have look cute tonight, so you know she bad mind. So she said, them piercing that see her up on her phone. Them piercing the unnecessary in watch her. One like she look cute. Bad mind I gonna kill them. Oh, what think with me though? Me I gonna laugh, you know. Hi Ozzy! Ozzy, come on bring up Ozzy before I'm gonna call my clients. Ozzy, I'm gonna bring you up for you to introduce yourself. Ozzy, me I give 1 5 minutes, bestie. And you come introduce yourself and tell the people what you do.
Hello.
Hey, Ozzy.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So, Ozzy, me I give you 5 minutes. Tell the people them what you do over here. Cause I remember you do the same thing like me. But you two
That's
with a
right.
bad mind, right?
That's definitely. All right, good. Hey, my name is Ozzy, at OGR Immigration Consultant. We do everything that Annie could do, right? I'm located in Brooklyn, New York. I serve my community, by extension, the 5 borough and also the 50th state, right? For those who want to do divorce, we do it here. Consular processing, adjustment of status, I-10, business registration, you name it, we do it right here. Okay,
Yes, Ozzy.
that's it.
I feel I'm the immigration consultant that if me see another immigration consultant who I kind of bond with, like because I bond with Ozzy and I bond with iCoach. So he does the same thing. So if you guys are in New York area and you want to reach out or anywhere else and you feel like you like Ozzy more than me, want to reach out to Ozzy, right? Right, Ozzy?
Yeah, same here too.
Tell them when you go live.
Oh, I go live from Monday to Thursday.
What
All right,
time?
from 10 in the morning, from 10 to 11, and from 5 to 7.
Okay. So guys, go and follow Ozzy if you can, please and thanks. All right, Ozzy, I'm gonna bring you down because I'm gonna answer Miss Pinnock and then I'm going to leave.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right,
Okay,
bye-bye.
bye.
All right, so Miss Pinnock, yes, we help you to do that. So if it's that you have an ITIN, because we do ITINs too, as Ozzy mentioned, probably coming to mention it a lot, but you have to explain to the ITIN people certain things, right? So we do ITINs, we do the fiance visa too, but I don't think the fiance visa is paused. It's a non-immigrant visa. When it goes to the NVC, you have to do a DS 160, not a DS 260. All right. But Miss Pinnock, yes, reach out. So we do ITINs too. I just don't know how to advertise it, but we do ITINs. And I can help you transfer over the information by helping you, reach out to the IRS. We can help you do that. Okay? Thank you so much for the follow, Peter Gay. All right, besties. So I'm going to leave now, right? I'll see you guys back here anywhere in between 10 to probably 12. Just look out for those times because sometimes, I try, right? So before you go, I want you guys to drop the state that you are in and let me say hi and hello to you if I haven't done so. All right? Before I leave. Come on, what we do a big one? Come. Drop the state you're in so I can call your name. I'm not going to call everybody name, but I want to say hi. For persons who always support my live, I appreciate it. Illinois, hey, Spalding. Yeah. Way, New York, Lord Jesus. Wayne, New York. Okay, great. Georgia, Indrina, Cali, Pennsylvania, Tash, Florida, Looks by Chrissy, Florida. VC, New York, Nessa, New York, Sophia, New York, Chrissy, Florida. All right, besties. Anybody else? I'm going to see the screen just fling up so whoop. I'm saying, oh, Jesus. Shelly, New York. Hey, Shelly. Shelly and So. Yeah, girl. Tennessee. OJ, New York. I appreciate you guys so much for always being here. So much for always just interacting in the chat, right? Because again, it's a positive space. Yes, we're all immigrants. Yes, we're trying to do it the legal way. Yes, we're trying to make sure that we, don't go insane with the process, right? So until next time, besties, I think I will post this on my YouTube channel. You guys can go ahead and follow us over there at Immigration Help 101 and also on Instagram, right? Also on Instagram at Golden Path Solution. We are load over your saw. It's true that 876. I can't. But have a blessed day, bestie. Bye.